Ecchi.
Before the video starts, there are some things I'd just like to clarify. Just after the recording of this video, HuniePop Dev posted an update regarding the situation with Polly's inclusion in HuniePop 2. In the update, Ryan describes the reaction to Polly and his feelings regarding it. He states that this ended up causing a very split reaction that I, honest to God, didn't expect. I was very much under the impression that girl with dick was a pretty universal fetish amongst anime fans and hentai fans. According to the poll that's referenced later in this video, 43% of responses indicated that they would be appreciative of a way to experience the game without Polly, whilst being able to still attain 100% completion. Due to this, a decision has been made to allow the player to choose the experience they prefer upon their first meeting with Polly. Whilst this decision seems set in stone, I'm still uploading this video for two reasons. One, to cover the controversy around Polly's inclusion in HuniePop 2, and two, to voice my opinions and ideas for ways to integrate Polly into HuniePop 2 without hampering the enjoyment or comfort of players. Now with all of that said, I'll leave you with what I had written earlier. Those who have known me for any amount of time personally are well aware that I'm an avid fan of HuniePop Dev's HuniePop series that debuted in 2015. From habitually gifting it to friends on Steam, to presenting a showcase of the series during a university lecture, my adoration for the series seems to be unending, and there's little that HuniePop can actually do to upset me. In the HunieDirect for August 2018, we were given updates and a lot of information regarding the development of HuniePop 2 and some answers to questions fans have had regarding the game. We found out that Lola Rembright will be returning. While Honeycam Studio is no longer canon, HuniePop 2 will be a direct sequel to the first game, with the player reprising the role they took on in the first installment. The location has also changed as the character heads on vacation to the tropical island of Inadapuna, and that the game is delayed until sometime in 2019 to adjust to delays from other projects members of HuniePop had been working on. After the main content of the HunieDirect had been presented, we were met with the surprise announcement of character Polly Bendleson, a 32-year-old beauty tuber, a classy lady with dreams of becoming a housewife. She abides to a lot of female stereotypes, though in stark contrast to this, also has a penis, as she is presumed to be a pre-op male to female transsexual. This announcement came as a surprise to many, and for the majority, there was a positive reaction, though there are some who are concerned by the presence of a transsexual character in HuniePop 2. To address the concerns, HuniePop Dev specified the intricacies of Polly's identity and posted a poll asking for a solution to a problem some players had with the announcement: whether Polly should be required to date when trying to achieve 100% completion. For me, from the standpoint of someone who has studied games design for 5 years, excluding a character from the criteria for the achievement based purely on their characterization introduces balancing issues and isn't justifiable. 100% completion means exactly that, to complete 100% of the game's content, regardless of whether you disagree or aren't interested in some of the content. If Polly is to be included in HuniePop 2, she shouldn't be excluded from any achievements that would require her completion, regardless of what's hidden in her knickers. The game will be released on Steam with the option to have adult content either censored or uncensored. Should people take issues with Polly's existence, they can simply play the censored version to protect their eyes from throbbing girl cock, or not play the game at all. Fans of the series will play the game regardless, as Polly is an anomaly, an outlier. She isn't representative of all the girls in the game. If anything is done to protect the innocence of those who oppose the existence of a single transsexual character, perhaps the best solution would be an option to censor all adult content from specific girls. By doing so, those who have a preference that impede on the game's content can be satisfied with not witnessing sexual content regarding the girls they have little interest in. If someone wanted to avoid some boy puss, they could. If someone wanted to avoid some saggy MILF tits, they could. If someone wanted to avoid some skin several shades darker or lighter than their own, they could. Whilst it would be a heavily bastardized version of the game, it would be a game that users can refine according to their own tastes and prejudices, meaning those who want everything like myself can be pleased, and those who want to avoid fun and see as few genitals as possible can also do that. A bit boring if you ask me. Helping you look at anime style ghoulies is the whole point of this channel. And to be providing options for those who have an issue with seeing genitals just seems a bit counterintuitive for my channel.